And we are live and recording. Welcome, Brown Loaders. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Sach. Hi.
Hello.
Kej, you're live. Right? You know what?
I'm ready.
Flashbacks to the breakfast show.
Yeah.
Because everybody's different in the morning. And I suppose, anybody listening to the podcast will know you've got some people in the house that wake up and
Hold on. You just said morning. That word doesn't get mentioned on the Brown Load.
I forgot.
You just mentioned morning. Right. That doesn't happen on the Brown Load because it hasn't been for a while.
Yeah, well, morning, listeners. That's our radio. No, but when we were on the show, like in the mornings, Kej, you were always lively.
Yeah,
as you are now. Right. Look at Sach. Look at the split screen I've got. How are you, Sach? You all right?
Yeah, I'm here, mate. I'm here. Yeah. What's up?
No, I'm here. What's up? You got that stroppy kid in the class where the teacher would go, Sachin?
Look at the mug he's drinking his tea out of. Sach, flash it up again. What's it say on it?
I can't read it. What's it say?
Mr. Grumpy.
Mr. Grumpy. How perfect. So you get different kind of morning people. Like, with my two kids, one of them will like wake up and want to eat breakfast. One of them doesn't want anything till about 11 o'clock. It really winds me up. And so you do, and I'm looking right now at my screen. I'm looking at two very different.
You know what? It's not like that. Like, just know that like my weekend hasn't stopped yet. Yeah, I'm still going. I got in at like 3:30 last night, and do you know what? When we're recording this on a Wednesday, which we never do, the podcast comes out on Thursday.
Podcast comes out tomorrow. Yeah,
podcast comes out tomorrow. It's Wednesday morning. It's just gone. Well, we were on from about 9:15.
Yeah,
slept for about 4 hours or so, 5 hours, and this is the only window that I have because come 11 o'clock, I'm busy again. Back into it.
Kej, you got to back me in this one. Look at the way Sach has framed himself in the picture. When my mother-in-law FaceTimes the kids, it winds me up. Yeah. It's because she's just got her forehead in the picture. Sach has done that.
It's a boomer. It's a boomer sort of, adjusting of the camera. It's up the nose and it's
basically, Sach is really low down, so there's all wall all above him. It's like when someone's using FaceTime, like I said, or Skype, Zoom for the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And I'm doing that. I'm kind of moving my head because I want to tilt the camera down. So I want to see.
No, I tell you why it's like this, because the only space in my house at the moment that's quiet is my bedroom. Like, as in my family are still over from Dubai. The house is it's just so noisy. This is the only space that I've got. I'm sat on my bed with my laptop on my lap. And
so if you're into that thing, you've got Sach in the bed on this podcast this week. Woohoo!
That's an OnlyFans thing. There'll be some Gujarati women in Ahmedabad who would pay good money for a South London Gujarati boy to be in his bed doing
You're lucky that it's just audio and not video. Only you boys get to see that.
Yeah, but that's the OnlyFans though. People would pay for this video, Sach. The live stream. Come on.
Well, all I'm saying is it better not be released in Wembley Market on the DVD or something, Ked, because I know it's you.
Of course it is.
If it does, you know who's behind it. Well, listen, we're all here. We're online because it was just been a crazy, hectic week of, again, unable to get together. We haven't been together for a couple of weeks now, have we?
Yeah, it's been. And
we do miss each other, by the way. I want everyone to know this. It feels weird, and I want everyone to know when we see each other after a couple of weeks of not having recorded the podcast together. There's that little bit of like meeting up with your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend because you go, "Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
Oh, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, you all right?"
And then before you know it, we're on top of each other.
All right. So I look forward to that. But between that, then how have you been? What's been going on? Give me some headlines.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm a bit worried, because Tommy, it might be a case that we might not see each other again for a little while, just based on past experiences, basically.
Go on, what are you saying?
I know you know about this, Kej, because I think I might have mentioned it to you when we spoke on the phone this week.
Yes.
This whole monkeypox thing, Mpox, should I say, not monkeypox. Yes. It's all kicking off again, and do you know what? Like, I think now that we've obviously been through COVID, we've got to kind of take things like this a little bit seriously. Obviously, not go crazy about it, but we just got to acknowledge it's there because COVID just came and kind of surprised us a bit. Like, it just came.
Well, we thought it would never affect us, didn't it?
That's it. And I'm telling you, there's obviously countries now saying, "Oh, this is kicking off in our country," blah 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 blah, and it's becoming a thing slowly, just like how COVID was.
Yes, I think there's been cases reported, isn't it? Sweden, Pakistan, and it's like people are getting it. You're seeing people who have got it putting up videos as well.
Sweden and Pakistan have got monkeypox.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what a random
Mpox.
couple of countries.
Well, but this is like, if you play games, computer games, where viruses just all of a sudden originate from, and then it kind of spread, and then obviously there must have been some Swedish businessman who's gone to Pakistan or something to sign some Qawwali artist, and then all of a sudden, do you know what I mean? It's like it's in Pakistan.
Tell me through that parallel world. There's these like Swedish people. I don't know how Swedish people talk, but they're like, what we need. What
they're not like Borat anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. What's the Scandi sort of accent?
I don't know how you do that. Accent.
It's like a Vorsprung door technique.
That's
a bit Dutch.
That's
It's a bit Dutch. And it's like, what? You know what I really like, Sven? What do you like, Sven? I like koalas. Jule Law, the Musculander. Jule Law, the Musculander. It's a great song. Is how I'm at. So okay, they go over there and sign it. Yeah. But in doing so, he snogs him and picks up monkeypox.
Well, it's not a snoggy. I think it's another airborne one, wasn't it? From what I'm reading,
it can be, but I think that the early signs are that it's the people who've got the most sexual partners who are really the dangerous ones at the moment.
You're fine, Kej.
Fine. Everyone on the podcast is fine. Everyone, we're fine here.
Yeah, honestly, I am really fine. I'm married. I don't have any.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's the only thing you got to worry about. But it is, and if this does become a pandemic or something, then I think it's apparently.
Now I'm a bit like, screw you, monkeypox. Go on then. You know who? I don't even want monkeypox anyway. I feel like that.
Exactly. Exactly. But if this becomes a pandemic, apparently it'll be the first time that the world will have two simultaneous pandemics or something going on in the world with COVID. Because we're still in the midst.
COVID.
No. COVID is still.
It's still around. It's still around.
Yeah, but that's like saying flu's still around. No.
But I think it's still a registered thing, isn't it? Like in the world, it's still a pandemic.
Oh right. Is it really?
People are still getting COVID. This hasn't gone away yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just not telling anyone. Now everyone's going to just stay quiet.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, I think, we got to be a bit careful with this. Obviously, Tommy, like you said, like next week we're going to try and meet up. I think we probably will, but I think we need to also keep an eye on the Mpox as well, because it can just go. It can go 0 to 100 like really quickly, as we know.
In India, do they call it like banderpox, or is it just called monkeypox?
Well, it's not. That's the thing. They've changed it to Mpox now. It's not even. You can't say monkeypox.
That makes it sound cool. That makes it sound like K-pop from Korea.
What is that? Is that because of why? Why are they not want to call it monkeypox anymore? Is it because of like a
derogatory to monkeys?
Yeah, I think so. Right. I think so.
You're bad mouthing monkeys, and I reckon I bet you people who I don't know. Give money or organize charities for monkeys, let's say to preservation of certain species, they will be affected because monkeys are bad, monkeypox. So it's just bad beer. You remember bad people stopped buying Corona beer because of the coronavirus.
Yeah. Right.
Do you remember, like, people avoided the beer,
right?
Thinking, and I never really drank Corona anyway, but it's just so people have kind of said it's all in the marketing. That's why it's sort of a quick marketing thing like that. They say that Brexit is a lot easier to say than remain.
Yes.
So Brexit became the thing. We're exiting. And so
that's stupid.
As a marketing term, fusion of words, and we do it. We mash words up all the time, and sometimes they just work. Brexit worked, as a word. But obviously it didn't work as a concept, but it worked as a word. And so in the same way, monkeypox might be just dangerous for monkey. Anyway, I think.
Apparently I think it's like, I think this week Africa might be starting to roll out vaccinations. So they've started to, you know what I mean? But they're saying let's not worry too much about it yet. But it's on the radar. And how we were just a little bit blasé about the whole COVID thing. Sach is just putting out the early warnings.
Yeah, it's just there because I think you can't turn on the news any day at the moment and not hear about it because it's there. It is there.
Yeah, just don't hang around monkeys. I think it might be the safest thing.
And that's the thing, Kej. I did last week. I was in there with some monkeys the other day. I went to Chessington, obviously, got my nieces over.
That's why you're not well, Sach. That's why.
Yeah.
No, who said I'm not well? I'm well as anything. I'm just tired. This is the difference. Well, but we went to Chessington and. Boys, I've never been there. First time I've been.
First time?
I'm 36. I'm 36. First time I've been there.
Oh my God, I was there earlier in the year. It's so good. The rides. Oh.
We used to go as kids when Chessington was Chessington Zoo. because now it's not called that now. I remember it being called Chessington Zoo, theme park, but main thing was the zoo. But what is it now?
It still is a theme park, obviously, but there is also a zoo there as well.
Oh, yeah, there is a little. I think there's you sit in that little sort of bus thing, isn't it? It takes you around the zoo area.
There's that bus thing, and they've got like penguins. They've got all sorts of different animals and stuff. Like you can walk around the animal bit. But that was the first time I went, boys, and obviously, I went because my nieces are here over from Dubai. So I thought, let's go to Chessington. Can I just say, it's called World of Adventures. And there was some sort of, what was the other strapline? There's something about it being magic or something. I didn't feel any of those things, so I was just a bit like, no, it's a bit of a letdown. The only adventure that you kind of had to go on was the one where you robbed the bank before you got there because everything was just so expensive.
Oh, Saj, why are you so grumpy?
I'm with him, Kej. I don't get it. I don't think it's fair.
What did you guys? It's not fair. You guys are growing up. You guys have grown up. No, wait. Let me tell you what I bought, and then tell me if this is acceptable. So I bought 2 hot dog meals. So that it consisted of a hot dog.
Yep. Frankfurt.
But nothing special. Just a flipping hot dog.
No gourmet prime loin of pork or.
But what are you expecting?
No. So actually, one was a normal hot dog and one was a turkey one. So roughly the same sort of price. 2 portions of chips. So we bought a meal basically, chips and a drink, that just comes in one of those refillable cups, like nothing special. Yeah. How much would you pay for that, boys?
Okay, I know it's going to be expensive, but I'm gonna go on a logic, right? Bear in mind those hot dogs, I love them when I go to IKEA. When I go IKEA, I have them, right? And they're 35p or whatever they're 45p, I think like that.
35p.
Or you can get the big one, I think, for 80. Or it's nothing. Sorry, I've not done it for a while, so I'm sorry. Apologies if it's gone a bit more than that. But they're no more than like £1.50, £2, right?
Yeah.
So that's the hot dog. Then the fries, another 50p, 70p, a pound. Right, let's say that's £3.
Yeah.
I'm rounding it up with the drink, with the meal. I'm gonna go crazy and go for a hot dog and some aloo and a fizzy drink or some kind of drink. £4.50. I wouldn't expect to pay more than
£4.50. No, it's not going to be £4.50 at Chessington. No.
All right,
that's not what you said.
No,
that's not what you said. The question was how much for a hot dog, fries, and a drink.
Oh, okay. Well,
let's say if you was even. Give it the Chessington tax, you double that. Let's say it's a tenner. You might still think, okay, fine, I might do that. We're in Chessington.
Cinema
it's
prices.
Fine. It's fine. It's still £10. Cool.
Yeah, 11, 12 quid.
I paid £35 for 2 of those meals.
Wow.
£17.50
each. Wow.
That breaks my heart.
It's not right.
It's not right. I'm telling you, it's not like. The same way, like people have sorry, this sounds terrible, probably going to get me shut down. But people like feel really strongly about climate change. I'm not laughing at climate change.
No.
People like, I feel strongly about this. Like, I feel like this ain't right.
You want to protest about this?
Yeah, you've got a cap.
Yeah, I wanted to, honestly, sit down and protest on one of the rides and shut it down.
And you're not allowing people to bring in their own food. You can't bring in food.
No, right? You can.
No, you can bring in a sandwich, but you can't. I think they check bags. I remember.
No. A lot. Trust me, a lot.
A lot of people had their sandwiches.
You can't if you've got like 3-4 kids and whatever, blah blah blah. There's no way. Like what Saj said, I get it. I know what Saj is saying. It is very expensive. Were they crinkle chips? Is what I want to know.
No, they were just normal dead chips. They were just dead. There was nothing great about any of it. It was just
this is why theme parks are brilliant for vegetarians, because we know we can't get any food there, so we just have to bring our own pepla.
Bro,
it's just so much easier.
The other option was, so they had like another restaurant, and I thought, this will be cool for the kids. It was like a pizza and pasta buffet. For an
that's where I
for an adult it was like 20 something quid, like 27 quid. And for the kids, and my nieces are 3 and 5, it was something like £15. And I'm like, they're not going to eat, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're going to eat like 4 bits of pasta and maybe 1 slice of pizza. Like, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Saj, you just honestly, Saj.
And then after that, so then that was obviously lunchtime. Come 4 o'clock, hungry again, went and got 4 ice creams, picked up a bag of donuts. That was like 25 odd quid as well. I'm like, out of which one of the ice creams got dropped on the floor in the process. So I was down to 3.
Okay, all right, fine. All right, the food was expensive. There was the rides. Did you go on the rides?
Honestly, the rides. No, the rides can do one as well. No one there is flipping happy. Do you know all the people that get you on and off rides? It's meant to be like a happy place. They're miserable as shit. Honestly, I'm not.
No.
There is no need for you to be here. All the staff don't care. I always remember like there was a massive queue for this one ride, and I was just standing at the front, like watching, like because I didn't sort of go like. I left them lot to kind of get onto the ride, and the lady was just talking to her colleague for about 10 minutes while people were just standing there in the queue. And I'm like, can you just get on with your job? Because there's clearly people waiting there, and it wound me up because I'm just like, you're just being crap at your job, and people are getting annoyed.
It makes me so sad that you're just not part of the theme park life.
There was nothing happy about being in
that but queuing up, and then you're queuing up with everyone, and you're chatting, and you have a bit of crisps and sweets while you're queuing up, and then you get on the ride. But Sach, you went to the new Jumanji land. They've got the mandrill ride there, which is the most incredible roller coaster ever.
It was shit, honestly. There's nothing good about it. It was rubbish. It was rubbish, honestly. And I had the app thing where you can do the queue jump. So we paid extra for that, where you can kind of sign up and jump. Because I ain't standing there all day. You mad? Waiting for what? And bruv, do you know what happened? And this happened quite frequently. And this kind of freaked me out a bit because I was just like, if I was on that ride, I'd be livid. Bruv, the roller coasters got stuck. I saw about 5 or 6 where they had to get people abseiling all the way to like the people up there and stuff to get them free. And I saw it on quite a few rides, and I was like, you know what, boys, I'm never coming back here again. What would you do if us three were stuck on a roller coaster for hours?
Oh, I'd love it.
I did see something on TikTok that came up the other day that they were upside down and stuck. People just hanging there, but it wasn't in the UK.
Bruv, there was people on I can't remember the name of the ride, but it was just stuck there, and I could see like that I was talking to the people above me. And they were like, yeah, we've been here for 40 minutes. We just not moved.
No. They couldn't have been upside down for 40 minutes.
They were upside down, but it was like there was this carriage thing, and they were like sat there bent like this. And I'm like, I would be kicking off if that was me. I'd be. And I was thinking about it. Like, what is the compensation if you get stuck on a flipping roller coaster?
I think you get to go on as many rides as you want.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's the like one lady was saying, well, then that's it. You get free pass for Chessington for life. And I'm like, well, I don't think I'd want to come back if that's me.
Yeah.
Why do you
love it?
I do like a bit of compensation. When things go a bit wrong, though, I do like a little bit. Like, let's go down to the front desk. Let's go let them know. But quick little side story. My wife just came back from Canada, right?
Okay.
And she said, oh, guess what? Because I picked her up yesterday morning, very early doors, which is another reason why we couldn't record yesterday as well and things like that. And it was all a bit the hectic schedules. But she said it was her and her sister coming back from Toronto from another Canada wedding.
Oh, and, another one?
Yeah, I know. This is the 3rd one in a row. That's why I refused to go. I said, no, we've done 2 years in a row in Canada. I'm not going. And even my kids were like, we ain't going. They were like, you know what? They said, you know what Toronto's like? And I said, what? And they went, it's like Chessington World of Adventures. I went, all right.
No, it is.
We're not going, Dad.
Nothing adventurous about it.
But my wife was at the airport, about to get on, and they went, oh, can these 2 passengers come forward? They called up my wife and her sister. And they went, look, we've oversold the flight.
Right.
Do you want to take the next flight in 4 hours' time?
Yeah.
And we'll give you a $900 Canadian Air Canada, whatever it was, voucher.
Yeah. Wow. No brainer.
Only you can use it.
Oh.
No one else.
Ooh. That's a bit strict, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the validity?
It wasn't Air Canada. It was Air Transat, which is a Canadian flight company. But they only go. The reason why they only go Vancouver and Toronto, something like that. They're quite limited.
Yeah, but you'll probably have another wedding next year anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I said to my missus, I went, and she goes, well, no, obviously I got on the normal flight because I'm here at the normal time.
Why?
But she didn't take it. And I said, I think I would have took it. So we had this little conversation on the way back.
And I would have haggled with them and say, on the next flight, I'm going to be in business class. And they would have probably done it, you know that. No, Raggo, because I've done it before and they put me in business class. And I took the next flight to somewhere. I can't remember where I was going. But they did it. They're in a position where they need to take people off the plane. So you'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. Give me a back. And put me in business class and be like, yeah, I did it. I tell you, I did it with Jet Airways coming back from India.
Oh. And you know what? Jet Airways business is good. I've done Jet Airways business. It's a decent one. Yeah, I remember at the time they had the Chateau Neuf de Pape wine, which is a really nice red wine.
Yeah. Trust me, she should have done that. God,
no, she didn't take it. But again, it was just, and I said, for the sake of 4 hours, I would have done it. She goes, I just wanted to come home. And I was like, yeah, but 900. She goes, but also, she goes, we're not planning on going back there. I said, you should have just gone. I said, you and your sister take the tickets and then gone to Montreal for a 5-day break next year.
Yeah.
And no, it's
that's
paid.
it. Yeah.
For the sake of 4 or 5 hours.
Free.
You know, but
going from one place where I didn't really have a good time at Chessington to the complete opposite end of the spectrum. And remember I was going on about that Garage Bangra live thing that was going to happen.
The daytime
last weekend. The daytime at Ministry, yeah. Desi live. Boys, it was really good to be at a daytime.
Who was performing?
Oh, everyone was on it. Manj was on it.
Zeus,
Manj Music, Nirma Sidhu, B21, who I think stole the show. They were amazing.
Well, Manj Music, for the people who don't know, is RDB.
RDB, yeah. DJ Luckin, MC Neat, Punjabi Hit Squad. Everyone was on the line. I was DJing at it, but I was in the R&B room. Boys, it was a good little event to be at.
I'm gutted. You know what? As you were just saying the names, I'm looking at your face, grinning, and then on my screen, I look up at Kej, and he's got the same face as me. We're both like, oh, yeah, just mouth open, like.
But were you there for Luck and Neat? Because
I was, yeah.
You know, for me still, and I've seen videos of it. You know when Luck and Neat come on and they just play the start of that song. Oh, yeah, yeah.
What song's that? That's not bhajan, mate. What they don't do. They don't do kirtans.
Tommy knows. Tommy just did it. It's that sound. I don't know what that sound is. My God, there's something that just happens to my body. I can't handle it. What
they're doing? The Hoover. They're doing the Hoover.
It's whatever that sound is. Whoever created that sound at the start of Luck and Neat's tune, a little bit of luck. That sound.
Now, do you know what? For me, and I saw quite a few of them perform for a bit. For me, Bally Jagpal and Bhuta Jagpal singing B21 songs.
Yeah. Oh,
boys, it was.
Did it bring it back?
Good? So good. They were really good. They're really good. It was just sad that you guys weren't there.
Was it rammed? Was it busy?
Yeah, it was very busy. I think there were about 1,500 people in there. So
I saw loads of photos. I think Rishi Rich turned up there as well. He was there.
Rishi Rich was there. I did see, but forget about all the artists that were there. The amount of brown loaders that I spoke to.
Really?
I sort of finished DJing after about 2.5 hours.
Right.
And I was just kind of there. So I was like out and about. I spoke to someone called Sach. And his his your
namesake
and his wife called Suk or Suki, I can't remember, but yeah, they were there.
Well, Suk when she's angry, but Suki when he's in love with her. Yeah,
they came over to me while I was DJing. And they were like, oh, big fans of the podcast. And then I even met some people that were like, we're coming on the 14th of September.
Oh,
our tickets to the Podfest, and I was just like, what are the chances that that you're coming to that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was just good. A lot of brown loaders there. It was nice.
I was in Leicester filming, and if I'm really honest, this is the podcast of truth.
Yeah.
So we're filming at a house. Not weirdly, but just where this because of Desi Beat, right? So we're cooking at someone's house.
Yeah.
In Leicester.
I had to go for a poo.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do a poo in their house. Right?
No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't leave a little gift.
I tell you, listen, right? It was the second because we film 2 episodes a day. So I go somewhere and
we all know about Tommy's pooing habit.
Right, hold a minute, right? So we all go somewhere and we film and we eat and all of that, and it's like kebabs or chicken or
he would have gone straight through him there.
And you know what my digestion's like? It's
we know.
Right? Once I've eaten, I've got to go. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not trying to be crude here.
It's input. There's no process, and it's just output. That's
it. Yeah. Everything comes out every hole. It's just I'm always leaking. Right? Yeah. No, that sounds terrible. Right. So, I'm getting there's exits. Right. Fire exits. So we go to the second. We go to the second location. I'm there, and I'm thinking, I think I need to go. But I thought I'm not going to use their toilet.
No.
Right. And actually, this house was right next door to a pub.
Oh,
we're like a harvestery looking pub, but like
a
little row of houses next to it. So I came out of the house. I thought I'm going there, and I'm walking along, and I've got that little walk on that says, "Oh, I hope the toilet in there is clean." A little bit of a panic.
Yeah,
it's a little pub in random place.
It's not a free flowing walk either.
No. And at that, this car pulls up. Beep, beep, beep. I'm like, you know, a bit of a panic. Window opens. And he goes, hey! Hey! I went,
it's coming out. It's coming out.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, I can't stop because I got to go. Right. So I put my hand up like, yeah. And I've got a bit of a panicked face.
You've got tension on your face.
Hey,
your face now is how it is. It's got a little bit of lineage on your forehead. You're a little bit tense.
I'm not Tommy Sandu, community presenter. I'm Tommy Sandu on my way to do a tutty. Please let me go. Right. So allow me. And so I look around, I go, and because it's been so sunny, you know, when it's so sunny, you can't see into the car, like the light will reflect. So I'm looking thinking, and again, it's that same dilemma because I'm sort of mediocre, not even mediocre, below mediocre famous. Yeah. I don't know whether it's someone I know who's a relative or someone. And then the window wound down, and this guy just and his name, I've got his name because he DM'd me. I think his name's something like Hoskan. So I'm not gonna look your name up. Yeah, right. So he has an interesting name. And Hoskan goes, Brownload massive, and then drives off. But it was almost like he predicted what kind of dirty I was going to have because I did have a brown load.
He was literally dropping the brown load.
Yeah. And then he messaged me and goes, I'm sorry, that was me shouting brown load massive at you, and drove off. So
love it.
I bet that helped with you just holding it all together.
Yeah. But then I go into trying to play it cool, like, yeah, woo, still got to go. Bye. So talking about meeting brown loaders, I met brown loaders on the way to brown loading.
Well, so, I as you know, I don't meet brown loaders because of all the events and parties that I go to.
No, I actually think brown loaders don't want to come and meet you.
Maybe they just stay away from me.
No, I got to say, they love Kej. People are going to go, where's Kej? And they think it's like, oh, where is he? I went, idiot. I don't hang out with him outside the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
But where have you been then, Kej?
So I was at our work summer party last night.
Nice.
And so, you know, Sach is moaning about being tired. Tommy, you'll remember, you know, when you've had a few jars and you've had not a lot of sleep, but I'm still back. I'm in the game already. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, deep down, I'm struggling.
Yeah, you've just been out one day. I've been gone since the whole of last week. Just know that.
Yeah, no.
This is like day 6 or 7.
Yeah, but you're saying you're struggling, Kej. How do you feel?
No. I'm okay. I'm okay. But it's you know, like it's like you know what it's like after you've had a session.
Definitely know about it.
Yeah, you know, you've had a session and all of that kind of stuff, you know, and then you're not sleeping properly and all of that. But anyway, so it was the work summer party last night. So not all of it, but like a few of our big companies were all in one place, you know, free drinks for the night. It was a really funky bar where you got like pool tables, darts boards, and you know, everyone's like getting involved, different things going on. Karaoke, obviously, there's going to be a karaoke night as well. But firstly, I do love the vibe where, you know, like when you see work people and then in work and then when you're out at a party, everyone just becomes different.
Well, they either do or they don't. There's some people that are going to hold their cards, but I think you work with very young people because you're at a radio station. Yeah. So I think they're still at that phase of like, woo, party, you know. Whereas
but even some of the sort of stiff upper lipped ones, they all just mellow out a little bit. So, you know, you have these conversations which you don't really sort of have in the building. So I love that because, you know, you get to know people better and, you know, you just have a bit of a laugh and you know, different bands. You think, oh God, they've got bands, you know, but I wish you just spoke like that at work. But the highlight for me was on the karaoke. Now, you know, and you know, I was going to say this. English people love karaoke as more than Asian people, isn't it? It's weird that.
Yeah.
Like it's and I don't know what that is, but it's like you know, because the chat is always, what's your karaoke tune? And I hate that question because what is your
karaoke song?
I don't know because I've not done it. And you know, at the end of the day, if the words come up, well, I'll sing anything.
No, yeah, but I think, Kej, okay, I'm gonna just say it. I think you can just say it because you got a lot of Gora mates, right? Your kind of karaoke and is like, why
I hate that. They did that yesterday. I hate it.
Right, but you don't do like. I think you could do a song. Like you just got to find whatever.
Yeah. But
knowing Kej, you ain't gonna do a love song. I think you might do. You know, you're going to do like some sort of, it's going to be quirky. It's going to be a bit weird. I can't think what it is now.
Because I was really thinking yesterday. I'm like,
Macarena, right?
Who knows the words of that anyway? Even if the words were up, I wouldn't know it.
because you're that guy that would annoyingly go off and learn the words to Macarena and go, boys, guess what? I actually know. It's like Sach and his balalalala bamba the other day.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's like, oh no, it's parara ala de arriba ramba, whatever. You know, you'll do that with something like Macarena and something that you can get away with.
No,
you know what, Kej? I've never heard you sing like.
No, we sang. Me and you, when we went to Manchester, we sang loads in the car.
Yeah,
I mean, the song that me and Tommy did.
Look, I love the way you.
The song that me and Tommy did, "Killing Me Softly." That was beautiful rendition, both of us. And we did the whoa, and we did all of that. It was, it was a beautiful moment.
No. Kej, the only bit that was beautiful about us, I love the fact you went. Do you remember when we went to Manchester? You actually know where we were, because I remember we were pulling up to the hotel or whatever. But what you enjoyed was the whoa, that big long bit.
I love that.
That's just more the joy of letting rip with sound.
Yeah,
we didn't actually harmonize. Like, I've never heard you sing. I don't think your karaoke. Sach is definitely not karaoke.
Yeah. No, I do like singing. I do like singing.
Tommy, what would your song be if you had to pick a karaoke song?
Mine, because I go with, I want to be confident, right? So I go with Boom Shake the Room, and I said this before because I know all the words, because that was the era.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now get everyone going.
It gets everyone going. It's my kind of song, and people are impressed when you can go, "You're wiggly woman, I give me the Zimmer to tell you what's up." You're wiggly woman, I give me the Zimmer to tell you, and they go, "Oh, we can do that bit," you know. So it's that, and then it's, "I came here tonight to hear the crowd go," and you can do that voice. So that's why I did it. And it's a big
I think I'd go for like a nice, like a mellow number, just to get everyone warmed up.
Really? See, and also for me, it'd have to be a bit more like R&B, hip hop, and that.
No, do you know what I'd do? I'd go Sade, Smooth Operator.
Oh. I can so imagine him doing that. Just swaying.
Come on, that's a banger. That's a banger.
But it's funny that Sach. Can you imagine, Tommy? Can you imagine Sach just standing there with a microphone, swaying side to side, singing Smooth Operator?
That's a tune.
Yeah, right. And just so you know, he gets the mic and goes, "All right, everyone, my name's Sach from South London. I'm going to be Smooth Operator by Sade."
It would be hilarious. It would absolutely be hilarious. But anyway,
and not you know what? Not really sing as well and go, "You're just a smooth operator."
No. Do it properly. I'll do it properly.
That's so funny. But anyway, so the karaoke was going, and obviously but like towards the end of the night, everyone's on a bit of a wave. So it's everyone's getting more confident. We're getting different people doing different songs and getting a little bit leery and all of that. And then all of a sudden, I'm at the bar ordering the drinks, and all of a sudden it goes, and I'm like, what? Like, I thought we were in the middle of karaoke. Like, what's going on here? Why is this sort of thing playing?
Punjabi, and distinctly Punjabi MC Monday.
Well, yeah, so Punjabi MC.
It's not a different thing.
No, so all of my colleagues at Virgin Radio are looking at me because they've all heard it, and they're going, "Go on, Kej, go." So you get that. Come on, Kej, because they instantly only brown guy there, so they're just like, "Come on, Kej," and I was like, no, and I just wanted the crowd, the ground to swallow me. I don't know why I felt like that, but because I was the only Asian guy at the bar, everyone's looking at me thinking, "Oh, well, this must be for you, Kej." And I'm like, no, I'm just ordering drinks. And then all of a sudden, this Gora picks up the microphone and he just delivers "Mundi at the Bachke" in Punjabi. And I'm like, is this guy like for real?
Someone who worked with you?
Yeah, this guy who I work with in the digital team. So he's not directly in my team, but he's part of the wider digital team. And he just comes on. He's not even looking at the words. Right. He's facing away from the words.
Can I just say to everybody right now, it's on the Brownload TikTok, right?
Yes.
Kej has uploaded this video. And you sent it to us yesterday. And that's the bit that I picked up. I mean, Kej, because the screen of the words is behind him. Yeah. And my guys turned to the audience with the microphone. And I was going to ask you, are the words up there behind him and in front of him?
Yeah.
Because he's not going, Mimi, you know how that video that went around years ago?
Yeah.
Right? He's
that Paul Chowdhury.
He's obviously, he's doing it in an English accent, but your guy is saying, he's saying,
he knows the word. I don't know those words.
Yeah.
I don't know that. And I was actually following him as he was singing it. I'm like, and then I got the camera out. I'm like, sorry, this is incredible. And then I thought, oh, he's gonna fall now. He's gonna fall now because he's done the chorus. Yeah. And then he went for the first verse. Yeah. And this guy is raw. And I was just like getting so, and everyone I don't think I've seen anyone do karaoke like that where everyone in the whole venue was just shocked to see this white guy sing a Punjabi song in rhythm, all the words, and he killed it. And I just gave him the biggest hug.
In that respect, sorry, I'm trying to get my head around this in a way culturally, what's going on here. Yeah. But you know how like Balalalala Bamba or Macarena or whatever, like some people will know the words. You're not Spanish, you don't speak whatever language they might be in, or any other South American language or variation of. But some people just, this is that guy. He's obviously listened to Mundi of the Bachkari so much that he's picked it up. Then he's learned the words because he's saying all the words. So he's got like a secret undercover. This is something that he had in his arsenal. He knew he had this.
Yeah,
that is such a brilliant party trick.
Maybe he's Lab Jandua's long lost brother. I don't know.
Yeah. I said to him, I'm going to send this to Punjabi MC. He spoke to me so much afterwards. He was like, he goes, okay, because obviously then, I had to sort of say that, we know the people in the industry and we work with, PMC and all that. And he was just like, he was so shocked by it all. And I said, don't worry.
How long have you worked with him?
So like only in about a year. He's quite new. So, and I've only got to know him like on and off a little bit recently.
See, if I were him, I don't think I could have waited a year without telling you, the brown guy in the office.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. Do you know what I mean?
If I was there, right? Let's just say I don't know. I know all the words to Macarena, and I meet. I'm sorry, I'm really ignorant. I don't even know where the people were they Mexican. I don't know.
It's in Spanish though. Yeah,
it's in Spanish, but okay. But let's say I met someone. I think I'd go. By the way, I know all the words to Macarena. Just it's one of my little party tricks.
I know what you mean. You would like to.
He kept that under his hat. He didn't drop it in.
Exactly. And what a way to unleash it as well. Like, it was just so good. So that really made my night. I was just such on a high after seeing that.
Tommy's that guy. So say if you sat in the office, you just come and whisper it in your ear. Macarena. I'm like, bruv, what are you doing? Why are you telling me?
No, actually, that can be a bit, I don't know, almost borderline racist. If you just went past Kej and went, every time he walks past Kej,
I wouldn't mind that. But you know what? It was just such a beautiful moment of like multiculturalism. And that's why I say, like, I know we've had riots and everything, in this country, but that can only happen in England. It's such a beautiful moment, like it was just a white guy singing Mundi on the Budget. He did it so well. Like, he killed it. He did it, like I said, he did it better than a lot of, Desi people I know who'd sing it. Because probably a lot of us don't even know the words.
Can we give him a first name shout out?
His name is Jamie.
Jamie. Check out Jamie on the Brownload TikTok right now. And in fact, we always put up little highlights there. If you're not following our TikTok page, go check it out right now. Yeah. It's just simply the Brownload.
He was an absolute ledge. So there was that.
Well, and I'm glad you're representing the culture with him, because I'm a bit disappointed in both of you two for not representing the culture with me. Right. And this has been ongoing for a few weeks now that I'm filming these Desi Beat Colours TV cookery shows every week.
Here we go.
By the way, it's going really well. And they just kind of told me unofficially we're going to extend it. So we're going to run till November, and now they're running till March next year. So they're going, look, we're really happy with it all. So it's going well. And I'm getting stopped now. People go from a different kind of audience. It is an older audience. Going to go, aunties, aunties to me who are in their 60s and 70s, right? Kind of going, Beta, I know you. You're from a Colours TV. You're Desi Beat. You're the cook. I love your cooking. Well, auntie, technically, I don't cook, but I'm there. I'm just there eating, watching other people cook, making jokes. But
here we go.
There it is. I realize I'm going to say it again. I feel like it's a bit controversial first thing in the morning. Gujaratis are the most proud of their food. They are the ones. Out of all of these series, we are getting more Gujaratis kind of going, check this out. We love it. They love their food, and they want to, and they also want to share their food, right? Whereas I don't know, I'm just saying in general, there's fewer Punjabi Pakistanis, there's fewer Punjabi Indians, there's fewer anybody else's, but there's Gujaratis coming out. So my point is, my Gujarati brothers, whenever I meet Gujarati people, I always go, oh, guess what? I do a podcast and it's with these two Gujarati guys. So I feel very much connected to the Gujarati community and I talk about, different things in Garba and Navratri and whatever. And I'm doing all that. And then they're going, oh yeah, we're going to make, and this is what happened on the weekend. We're going to make these dishes. And I'm going, oh, I've never heard of it. And they've gone, oh, but we thought you hung around with Gujarati guys. I said, I do. But these boys.
Oh, here we go.
So there's something you're not telling me.
No, but we can't just tell you about, like, we can't just go through the whole A to Z of Gujarati food.
Kej, get your flipping yellow pages of Gujarati food out and go through it with him. Every page.
No, but like you guys,
you don't tell us about every Punjabi dish in the world.
Everything I eat, I tell you, right? I'd go, oh, not everything, but like, if I'm going, oh, boys, we went there, had this. There's no secret Punjabi dishes. Whereas I feel like I'm discovering a different Gujarati dish every week.
What is it?
What is it?
Medu vada.
Yeah, that's not even ours to start with.
No, so that's not Gujarati.
No, it's not Gujarati.
Mendu vada. What is it then?
No. See, this is the thing about Gujaratis is that they love to claim. They love to claim every dish.
This is the same as when.
What are you? I feel like both of them, listen, what you got to realize, Kej and Sach have both just like shaking their head. The problem we've got in our community, they're both on one. Who first?
This is like when an auntie comes over and goes, oh, I made falafels. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They're not Gujarati. Falafels are not flipping Indian or Gujarati. You've made.
I make pasta. I'm not Italian. What do you mean? Why can't you make falafel?
No, but it's just like they just claim it to be theirs. I'm telling you that medu vada thing. It's a spicy donut. It's a bit dry. It's not for me anyway. It's theirs.
It's not ours.
It's not ours.
I've never heard it. I went, oh, like vada, like as in vada paola. She went, no, nothing to do with vada paola.
Was she a Gujarati, this lady?
Well, she was married to a Gujarati.
Right. Oh, so then she's fake.
No, and she is South Indian. But she goes, the great thing about...
That's what I mean. It's a South Indian dish.
No, she was saying, she goes, in South, where she's from, like, she Kerala, something like that. She goes, we have, we call it mendu vada.
No, they call it medu. Medu.
Oh, medu. Oh, she's medu and you're mendu.
Yeah, because Gujarati they use mendan or lot to make that thing. The fluffy, crispy, fritter.
Donut. It's a donut.
Right. It was delicious.
I love it.
Just so everybody can get their head around this texture. It reminded me of, like, when people talk about croissant donuts or whatever. And I thought, because I just felt like I was tasting a
cronut.
A cronut, that's it, yeah. Right. It's like a fluffy pakora patura donut. And it's not sweet.
It's and for breakfast. Oh.
And you can
in the sambar, the coconut chutney.
I can think of anything. Someone gave me that. I swear, I would. The butters.
I had one, and then 7 later, I was like, "This is great," but I'm gonna have to just go for a poo next door in a pub. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, it's because you had so many of these dumplings. That's why. But I'll tell you what,
I've been dumpling myself. That's what I did.
I'll tell you what, I'd pay 17 quid for a mendu vada than I would for a dirty hot dog and chips. It's beautiful. But again, just for the record, it's like, Gujaratis, they love to claim every food from around the world, and they just make it. It's like pasta arrabbiata with jeera.
It's come from Indian. It's Indian.
Yeah, but it was almost like they were saying, "Oh, this dish is made in the Gujarat and it's made there." And
what? It's not. Yeah, but it's made in the.
People will eat it.
Yeah, exactly. We make pizzas in Gujarat. Doesn't mean.
I love paneer, but doesn't mean that
I guess what I'm really saying is I enjoyed the medu vada so much. I expected you to. Oh, and there's another one.
Go on.
They went, "Oh, today we're going to be making Frankies."
Oh,
Frankie's what?
Again, that's not a Gujarati thing.
No, but
again,
you two are my go-to sort of Mumbai street food type things that you told me about vada pavs and all the different.
Yeah, but do you know what? I don't even know why they call it a flipping Frankie. It's a flipping wrap. It's the same.
I tell you what, I know what it is, right? Well, firstly, the history of it is Frankie Tibbs, some West Indian. Tibbs is the store that owns it.
Right.
Who's the who first made it. But it's named after some West Indian bowler or cricket player, and his name was Frankie, and that's why they named it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Tibbs family who made the first ever one. They're big over there. Apparently, it's a big company in India. They're the ones that named it after the West Indian player because they loved it.
I don't know why Frankie's get so much hype. Honestly, all it is like it's just a bit of filling wrapped up in a rotli. I mean, sorry, like that's not rocket.
No,
it's not rocket science to do
Desi
that.
burrito, they called it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Bombay. It's a
I don't know
Bombay
why
roll.
it's such a big thing. It's very overrated.
Oh, really?
I'd rather if I was in Bombay, I'd go Varappa over Frankie all day.
Yeah, no, but if you get the right Frankie, my auntie in Dubai makes incredible Frankies. I remember going to Dubai, and when I had it first in Dubai. Actually, she made them, and I was like, "This is incredible!" Like sort of smashed up potato in a little like chapati. It's incredible.
Yeah, but do you know what? It's not groundbreaking. It's nothing like
it's just street food. It's just street food. It's street food.
I'll be honest, what was nice was she put in like some like pickled like onions, like straight.
Oh, it's got to have pickled onions.
Vinaigrette, and then like a bit of carrot for a bit of crunch.
Mint chutney with the coriander mint chutney. Come on.
Yeah, and she did a coriander chutney, and she did a red chutney as well. Yeah. And honestly, the flavor combos.
Oh, it's exactly that, Tommy. It's just the flavor combo and a little thing that you can just have on the go.
Okay, so I know this won't appeal to you because it's prawn, but I went to Mango Lounge in Windsor on the weekend as well. This is for like a Kingfisher thing. And they served up in a cup 4 different chutneys, like layered up, like like a little stacker, like looks like a lollipop, like different colors, like
in a shot glass or something.
In a shot glass. And it was like imli, a yogurt, or something else, a green chutney, whatever. And then you dip the prawn in there, the king prawn, and get all those chutneys on it. I'm sorry, chutneys are the best. I love them all. I love them all. Just and that combo of all of those flavors, spicy, sweet, soury, tangy. Oh my God, I could smash it right now.
Yeah,
that was great. But the chutneys in this Frankie was amazing. And again, but then I'm looking around. When they mentioned Frankie, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll tell Kej and Sach about Frankie's.
Frankie's not Gujarati. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people listening to this podcast right now who wouldn't know what a Frankie is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I felt like I was the only one because everyone looked at me like you're the dick. Like, what? You never had a Frankie?
That might be because of other reasons, but not because of the Frankie.
Yeah, probably.
God, Tommy, you've turned into that guy now, man. Because I see it like when I watch other cooking programs. Obviously, I've not really seen too many episodes of your ones because it's on a Sunday night and I'm always out. When you watch other people doing food programs, they're like, do you know, like they just overhype something that like it's just very basic. And I feel like a Frankie is you've just wrapped something in a flipping rotli and you're now going, oh, but the flavors are this. It's flipping just a wrap.
Yeah. No, but that's the same excitement maybe Tommy would have for a burrito anyway. I mean, what's a burrito? No, it's just beans and rice and do you know what I mean?
But a burrito's like different flavors, like compared to this is more or less like you could just eat whatever's not in the Frankie outside of it. Do you see what I mean?
You don't burrito. No, you're just being you're being anti-Asian.
I'm just saying that, like, you know, really the food that like it's just we're kind of used to that food. Do you see what I mean? Whether it's in a wrap or not, it doesn't make a difference. We still eat the food.
I remember growing up, and my mum would just make like a aloo jeera, like in a pan, like chopped up cubed aloo, like in a bit of an oniony, little bit of a sauciness to it, but not much, right? But nice and soft aloo, and then you'd have those with the pronta.
Yeah. And
just something about grabbing the aloo, smashing it, grabbing it in that crispy pronta. And this is kind of, you're right, it's a variation of that with chutneys and all that. That's the same as Mexican food. Burritos and, you know, the other, all their kind of wraps, rice.
Yeah, all of that wrap, enchilada. Yeah.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
What I wasn't sure about structurally, because rotis dry out. So I would have preferred it, I think, in a wrap, which would have been thin, and I would have got more of the flavor. Because the roti just goes a bit harder when it cools down. But anyway, I'm going to blame you. I think anything you find out about food-wise from India, and particularly street food, you need to be talking about, and I need to be making.
It's like we have to tell Tommy every time we have dinner now and lunch, just so you know.
Yes.
Honestly.
I expect that
because I mean, I don't even eat any Gujarati food at home anyway, so you've just been getting pictures of normal food.
But while I've been on my missions doing all these cooking shows, traveling around the country, again, I've been in Scotland again, and all over the place doing shows and stuff. It's been brilliant, but I'm kind of looking forward to September coming around, because then we get back into the comedy thing rather than jetting around all these weddings and corporates and private dues. But couple of things happen. Firstly, I want to tell you about a quick little thing. You know that Towbar, which everyone's going on about, right?
Oh,
I've been watching everybody do a little dance to those, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, you know me, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do the TikTok dance. I'm 47 years old. I'm not gonna do that. But what I hear when I hear Towbar, I hear Towbar, like the tow bar on a car. That's where my head went, right?
Right.
Towbar. And then I thought about Toblerone and all this stuff. But I thought, oh, you know what I might do just for a laugh is film myself around a load of tow bars in car parks and just jam along to the song. And in my head, I would find that funny, right?
I like that.
So we're there. I'm traveling around the country. I pull in at a service station. I see a big truck, right, with like a pickup truck, which is towing like a caravan. So and it's parked right next to me. I was like, oh, result, right? I look in the car, no one's there. I look behind the caravan, no one's there. Obviously, you know they've already parked up, so they're already in the service station. And I crouched down by the tow bar, put the camera on selfie. And obviously, you got to kind of mime it, you know, like, and I'm putting the tow bar, haha, laughing. The geezer whose truck it is goes, mate, what the fuck you doing? Bruv, my tutty came out.
Again.
So I jumped up, turned around, looked at him. And I've got and I'll send it to you because I just end the video. So you'll hear him. I'll send it to you. You hear the video where he just goes, mate, what the fuck you doing? Sorry, excuse my language, everybody, but that's what he said, right? And then
can you put that on the WhatsApp?
Right. So now I jump up. What do you do in that scenario? Over to you.
Oh God, what do you do? I mean, see, because nowadays influencers and all that, they love doing it. So sorry, mate. Just filming a little TikTok, you know, and it's just normal now. I think, you know, what can you do?
And that's exactly what I did. I went, and obviously, I don't look like a kid. I don't look like a TikToker,
which is worrying, you know. Because I've always said that, you know, once you get past the age of 35 and you're dancing to a video,
doing this,
right? So he then goes, so he's there, and my wife and kids were in the car. Actually,
oh my God, they're watching you as well. I mean, what do you?
Because we were about to go in. I said, give me 1 minute. Because I said,
this guy,
because I'm going to make this video like 5 different tow bars that I'm going around to, and that's the joke, right? And so I said, it's going to be a quick 10-second thing, Towbar, and then I move on, right?
Right.
And in that time he's busted me. My wife and kids are now looking at me, caught by the man whose truck it is.
Yeah.
Oh my
and the guy
God.
goes, yeah, what the F you doing? And I went, sorry, mate. I said, I'm really sorry. Start laughing at awkwardness. You know, no, bro, I'm just doing a TikTok for a thing. And he was like, what? Like, look at me like, you don't look like a TikToker.
Yeah.
And I went, no, what it is, because there's an Indian song. And
Tommy's trying to explain it.
Why are you explaining this? Just
leave. To explain it.
Oh,
because the song is
you wally.
Towbar, but I'm making it Towbar. And he went, are you trying to nick my truck? I went, no.
Yeah.
No,
there was 2 things you were trying to do: nick his truck, or climb into his truck and drive off somewhere,
or damage it, or I don't know,
or hiding it.
That's what I mean, hiding it. Yeah, get across the border.
Exactly. This guy wants me to get him over the border, and then I went, look, there's my wife and kids.
he must have reported you to the police. He's like, this is a rape mad loot who's basically kidnapped a woman and 2 kids.
I went, look,
now trying to film a TikTok.
There's my wife, and obviously it's a hot day. The window's open, and my wife's there, and she looks out the window, and she's just thinking, "Here he goes again, same old bullshit." But and the guy looks at her and goes, "Is he like this all the time?" She went, "Yep." And then he went, "All right, mate." I went, "Right." And he went, "I went. So can I carry on filming it?" He goes, "Go for it." And then I filmed the rest of it, but I haven't done any more because I'm too scared.
But now, can I edit this video for you? Because that's the end. That's the end. That's the end clip.
The end bit is him going, "Mate, what are you doing?" Oh, and then you hear me panic, and then I end the video. So I'll send it to you. Generally, I will.
Love it.
But adventures on the road as well. It's just been mad. Also, adventures on the road, mate. It's just been crazy, absolutely crazy life right now. Right. What have we learned? What have we learned from what we've seen anywhere or consumed information?
Okay. Well, who wants to go first?
Yeah, I don't mind going first.
Go on.
Because I've been noticing this a lot recently. Obviously, the weather's been sort of quite decent recently, apart from a few sort of random showers we've had here and there. People are leaving the windows open. Obviously, you leave the windows open.
Yeah.
You know what comes inside? Spiders.
They're coming in. They're coming in now.
But and do you know what? I've heard that there's gonna be massive ones coming out soon. Like, do you know, like the ones that eat rats and shit like that.
Oh,
and I
jeez.
was like, oh god, but I don't want that. But the thing I learned, in your house, 95% of the spiders you'll find in your home are probably born in your home.
Oh.
So they're not even spiders that have come from outside. And they're saying that those spiders, if you was now, obviously people say don't kill it, put it outside. Well, now you've put it somewhere where it's not come from, and it's going to die.
Oh yeah.
So what do you do? Just keep them, put them in your bed with you?
Well, I think you have to. Like, well, you either kill it in the house or you kill it when you put it outside because it's not ready for survival.
It's like you're assuming it's like when they prepare an animal in captivity to get ready for the wild. You got to prepare it for the wild.
That's it. And this is basically saying that any spider that you find in your house more likely has been born in your house, and that's it. It's just it knows to live.
God, that's scary, though, isn't it? That is scary.
How would you feel then all of a sudden if someone could tell you, when you put that fly out, the fly looked at you and went, "Dad, what are you doing?" But
off you go.
Yeah.
But in fairness, what I will say is when I do open the door and let the fly out, he goes for it.
No. But flies are different because they fly in and out. This is a spider. So say if you found a spider, I don't know, like behind the door in the corner of a room or something like that. Yeah. That spider has been born in your house. So now you're putting him outdoors. He's going to die.
It knows. It's come accustomed to the Sandu household. It knows
he hasn't got the skills. He hasn't got the skills. Yeah.
Exactly.
See, that was interesting. Yeah.
That's a good one. So spiders acclimatized to your house. Good. Like it said. Sedge. That was
sedge.
Catch and sedge. Sedge and catch.
My one is because you always moan about Indian food and I didn't know about this and I didn't know about that. Well, I've just done a bit of work on the iconic pav bhaji, which I know you know about.
Yeah.
Pav bhaji and how it originated. And I Gujaratis will probably claim that pav bhaji is Gujarati.
Yeah, they have Kej. They said it's theirs, but we know it fully isn't.
So anyway, but Gujaratis do like to make pav bhaji, and
we're like the Robin Hoods of Indian food.
You're so right. You're so right. I don't know why, but you're so right. So anyway, the iconic pav bhaji actually originated because of a war. So during the American Civil War in the 1860s, cotton was in short supply, right? And it prompted British mills to seek alternatives. Guess who stepped up? Mumbai emerges as the key supplier of cotton to the British textile mills, boosting local production in Mumbai. So what this means is that they had to open up a whole load of textile mills in Mumbai, which meant that then started getting loads of mill workers. So that there was a whole influx of new workers and loads of workers. And they had to basically feed these mill workers quickly because, all of a sudden the number of people increased. So what they did is street vendors started to prepare this like quick meal, which was still, wholesome and nutritious. And they just used leftover vegetables. So they would mash up the leftover vegetables with spices, add a bit of butter to it. And then that was known as the bhaji. They would serve it with bread, which is known as the pav, which is the soft bread roll that's, sort of tossed on the tawa. And then this just became popular over and over again throughout all the streets in Mumbai. It happened in Mumbai first, can I just say, and then across India for all the Gujarati aunties who are claiming it as well. And that is the story of pav bhaji. So it all goes back to 1860 and the American War. I love that.
Historical. Pav bhaji is historical. And I love it when, and again, I'm not just saying it, with Desi Beat, it's really nice where you get to hear the history of food. I love food. I love talk about food and also just what it's born from. And then you realize that all the spices are so clever and there's more to it and it's got connections to spirituality and all this stuff. It's amazing. Our food is literally the best. I'm not blindly saying that, but I also realize Indian food is a continent. South Indian food is so different from Uttar Pradesh, and different from Himachal Pradesh, different from Gujarat, different from the Punjab. It's so good, man. It's so good.
And next week, I'll tell you the origins of that famous Gujarati dish, the Hakka noodles.
Oh, yeah, Maggie's. Yeah. I'll tell you the origins of that. Okay.
Next.
The thing I learned was, it's more just a little thing this week, because anyone who's on the seaside, you can now get seagull insurance for your fish and chips.
Wow. Love it.
Right.
Love it.
How much is it? Not all places do this, but a lot of places that serve fish and chips are saying if you pay £1, you get
extra
insurance
on top of your chip. Yeah.
So let's say, Sach, you're at Chessington World of Adventures, and you just paid £38 for one chip and a crusty bit of mochi. Right? For £39, for an extra £1 on top, you can now get seagull insurance. And what that does is that when you walk away from your seagull, from your fish and chips hut, and a seagull swoops down and steals your chips, which happens a lot. They say it happens about 3 to 4 people a week.
I saw it at Chessington.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
The jacking, what?
Yeah, just stuff. People were walking out with like chips and stuff, and you could see they were after it.
Yeah, and seagulls are intimidating. They're big birds, right?
It's a big bird,
and I know there's people probably listening around the world and going to go, ha, call that a big bird, mate. We got these down here, whatever. And I know, but for us in England, seagulls are pretty intimidating.
And aggressive.
And apparently they go for guys with bald heads. I know that's a fact. They do. There's something about it. I don't know what they think it is, or they think it's an under or something.
Yeah, and like a good place to land on, maybe.
I don't know. Is it? It might be slippery. There's no grip.
Yeah, but hair is like, you don't know. It could be like, you don't know the surface. Whereas this, they know it's a solid taklu, so it's like they can put their feet on it. Yeah, like that.
On top of it. So now all I'm saying, the thing I learned this week is seagull insurance is a thing. You can insure your fish and chips for £1. Would you do it? You're going to pay about 10-12 quid fish and chips.
I would for sure, 100%. But then I was thinking about this. How do you prove that a seagull nabbed it?
That's true.
Well, you're right.
There you go. Because once you go into insurance territory, do you know what I mean? And you're, Asians, come on.
Yeah, Kej is just going to eat half his chips and then just say the seagull.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't take the insurance. But I know that you're asking for trouble.
You're not a gluttonous person like that, Kej. No. So you can go, I'm going to get 2 portions of fish and chips out of it. You just,
you would. Tommy, you would.
No, I don't think so. I think, I wouldn't scam it. No, I really wouldn't say because I don't think I could eat 2 meals. But if I thought I could get something else out of it, I would. Sometimes, for example, I'll let's say I bite into my burger from McDonald's and I go, hang on, I ordered it without that, whatever. Yeah. Or let's say, look, Logan's just walked past, that's why I'm looking at him. Like Logan will order plain cheeseburgers, right?
Yeah.
But if it's got sauce in it, he goes, oh, Dad, it's got sauce in it. I go, okay. So I'll get up and on the walk up, I'll take a bite out of it and go, oh, look, he took too bad, I realised it's got sauce in it. So I might do that.
He still takes the bite out of it. Brilliant.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, no, he's checking. He's Tommy's checking. Yeah. There's nothing for that. Yeah.
So that's a little sneaky cheat. But other than that, no. That's good. It's good things we learned. Good. Thank you, boy.
Yeah.
And cheers doing it online. Sach, you're going to go back to bed?
No, I'm awake now. I've just got to get on with my day. Got lots happening. Next week, are we meeting? I'm just looking at my diary. Yeah, hopefully we can. Bloody hell. It's bank holiday as well, Monday, remember, boys?
Oh mate. Right.
So it's going to be an FDW next week.
Love it.
Oh, nice. Nice. We love a 4-day week. All right. Well, until then, we'll catch you next week.
Laters.